read somewhere that better days are just around the corner. And that these days are called Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I thought to myself, no wonder these days look like vertically challenged women. No, apologies. I mean, my director, my producer, they are vertically challenged women. Pale, bubbling, gracious. They're so cute and they have the shortest temper. Foulers. Please, I'm sorry. But truth is, by the time you close your eyes, you go, barely know weekend is over. And it's like that for so many of such women. By the time you close your eyes and you open, they're smiling. By the time you close your eyes, they're smiling. You open it and then there's something else altogether. Weekends are precious and priceless but they are very short. Let me say a very special hello to all of you who hate football. Yes, you hate football. And you make no apologies for it. You claim to hate football, but you sat through a full match for the first time in a very long time yesterday. Just because, like it or not, this was Ghana. And you just couldn't help it. You close your eyes, but your heart was watching the game. You felt every impulse. You felt the uncertainty. You simply couldn't help but keep calm. You couldn't. In fact, let me welcome everyone. Those of you who love football, and those of you who don't. Let me welcome you all the Nasi way.
By fire, by force,
No, give it to Nasi, Charlie. He's the goat of our time. I like that stubborn look on that stubborn academy look on his face, you know. that was comforting. At the time, you didn't even expect that we would do so well. Nasi should have added the horato in Okada. You know, you should have added it to this one. We're fine, but I love it all the same. To be honest, even though Ghana won, was it 2-0 against Switzerland, I didn't really have hope. When I saw Cristiano Ronaldo, I just had chills down my spine. I started praying, did they have Messi on Portugal? You get it. Like Saudi Arabia did to Argentina, no? Yeah. Use Cristiano Ronaldo to make goat light soup for us. When they return, when they return from Qatar, we'll give all of them Kantanka Tiko Bako. Honestly, now I am ashamed to admit this, but I was ready for Portugal to finish us right from the get-go. But by the end of the game, I was upset. They cheated us, man. They cheated us. They cheated. And how was Cristiano Ronaldo, the MOTM? I learned that recently. MOTM, apparently that is man of the match. Yeah. as for the referee, the referee, you know, I think, you know, the president went there to teach him how to use the VAR by increasing the VAT in his absence. Bet the guy is not a fast learner. He's not. Look, watching the Black Stars play Portugal in the first half was not easy at all. Welcome to Backpage. My name is Caleb. Could we are live on Citi TV? You know, in the first half was tough. Like, guy, pass the ball, my friend. Go for it. No, but why are you passing back? Like, why are you guys going? Go for it. Oh, Charlie, like, what is this? You know, guys. Like, at the point I was like, yo, guys, they just increased VAT. Don't come and increase my pressure, you know? No. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored us. That was the penalty. No. The first one was an offside, actually. And my heart started racing, man. No, man. I don't like that feeling. I don't know about you, but it was a mixture of extreme emotions for me. And from what I see in this particular video, I clearly wasn't alone. All Ghanaians, even Ghanaian witches and wizards, were sitting on tenterhooks. Yeah.
So a penalty has been awarded to Portugal, and just behind me is 64 minutes played already, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who is a Ballon d'Or winner, is going to play. A lot of people are frustrated. People are worried. You can see the lady here. She is hoping that Cristiano Ronaldo won't miss. But let's just take a view of that, what is going to happen. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored. Definitely, Ghanaians will not be happy about this situation. And you can hear a lot of people here booing the decision of the referee.
See, I'm very sure by this time, even the Ghana City was sitting on edge. Like, sitting on the edge of its seat, holding its breath in fear. Honestly, the first half was high blood pressure inducing for we the Ghanaians. Charlie, stop. Hey.
On the screen, I can see some action ongoing there, but then I'll just speak to some of the. But I don't know when I just what's happening.
Because Sediana me hopes in Ghana, so no, this time the game has changed totally.
Wow. So would you say that they are playing so well?
Exactly.
But wait, Dr. Bawumiano, did he promise us he would dribble and stabilize the city, or he said he used to be a Methodist boys soccer captain? Like, I was confused a bit.
I said Ghana, we go, Black Stars, we go.
The moment has come for the Black Stars to take on the world. We have a group of talented players who have been selected, and they cannot be intimidated by anyone.
Oh, I like it. It's dope. Some people say it's I like it. Sorry, there's no COVID. I think we should find our Vice President Boots, right? Otoado should give him a call up ASAP. Just that some people say this is how he delivered plenty speeches but has suddenly gone into hiding. From a top striker at the Bank of Ghana with the slogan, "The money is there, Sikano Waho," to a leading player who has suffered severe injuries right now. Some people fear he has been benched on the economic management team because, hey! Hey, Doc, if you are there, let us feel you in our system, man. But others say the coach must substitute a tired Kendo Foriata with Dr. Bawumia because people are making dede over his disappointing performance. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You did it. So, striker Bawumia should take charge as finance minister. What do you think about that? But some soccer analysts say, Otto Addo has shown us that some substitutions can be deadly. But seriously, substitution, the substitution that kind of Foriata has effected, no. It will make the economy score Ghanaians more hardship goals. Already, we want you out, but you come and claim to reduce the e-levy and then give us a dirty knock from the back with an increase in VAT by a whole 2 point. Hey! Just say!
will undertake the following actions, initiatives, and interventions under the 7-point agenda. To aggressively mobilize domestic revenue will, among others, 1, increase VAT rate by 2.5% to directly support our roads and digitalization agenda. Fast-track the implementation of the Unified Property Rate Platform Program in 2023, and review the E-Levy Act, and more specifically, reduce the headline rate from 1.5% to 1% of the transaction value, as well as the removal of the daily threshold.
Well, trust Kumasi traders to let you know the scoreline. We have already conceived goals, and it hurts. It hurts. It's painful.
Introduction of an extra tax. Of course, they will say it's a consumption tax, but the point is that consumer doesn't have that disposable income to pay for extra cost of food. Now we know cost of food is skyrocketing. So if you are not measured, if you are not that conscious, if you don't have that emotional relationship with the people you are governing, then there's a question mark.
Because you see, it's like dating a player. Oh, no, not a player, but a player. He takes your money to buy you presents and then takes more money from you. Meanwhile, you never know how he uses the money. And the thing is, they have always been... But honestly, guys, was it necessary for the president to travel to Qatar? I'm just asking.
Black stars can't be by fire, by force, can't be
At this point, just listen to this guy and replace the name Otto Addo with Ekufu Addo.
Looking at a player like Kudus, he was the only player who could go in line with Ronaldo. You guys took Kudus out. Taking Kudus out has actually spoiled the game. Taking Kudus out and how do you call it? Dede. In less than 5 minutes, the two girls came in. It's very bad. He shouldn't repeat that thing again. Because you are playing with Ghanaian heart. Ghanaians are all behind the team. So you shouldn't repeat that thing again.
Are you really sad that we've lost?
Very sure. Because within ourselves, we know we're going to win them. We knew we were going to win against Portugal. But he shouldn't repeat that thing again.
I'm not responsible for this, honestly. Interestingly, Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu says the president's travel was...
We commend the gallant Black Stars. The country is still united and standing strong behind them to bring us the laurels of gold, which would be to advance to the next stage and make sure that they bring the cup home. It was encouraging to see the president interact with our players. That's the best motivation they could get. I'm sure he would have whispered some assurance to them what the country would have done for them if they were able to win the first, second, advancing into the next stage.
Well, word on the streets is that some people are of the view that the president went to actually spread the hardship in the Ghanaian system to the other side of town. But I completely disagree with that. But what can you do? What can you do? It's something. Fellow Ghanaians said he knows how to bring the economy back to life. But if the economy has refused to come back to life, then all he says is this life, I can't keep myself. Allow me to phrase, but to be sincere, that penalty the referee awarded Portugal. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo used it to score as his 5th goal in the World Cup, no dear. What kind of planting for food and jobs cheap market penalty is this? In fact, the penalty is cheaper than the so-called cheap food idea. It pay me. I feel it from this way. But so boy, you pay me.
Sani o musika ni ma nso ba ya hu ni sa. Amo ye ni se bia local ward e twitwa ne bia ba e dwom 700 house 700 ska me de ba nso anso. Nti twasa me ko. Si jene. Amo bode ene nyadoa ne niam bebele. E ba nso e hu sa. Nti twasa ye ko. Local ward no ne nanke ye pe. Akosiwa ni ye medi. So ye nyebi. Ne se de omo ye ne de me nko am be fia de ne ma adwe na nko. Sanse abetena ha no pa didi kra ye ni di. Ba se ne o musika no so ye hu ni sa. The next time bibi sa ne ye ma. Simple.
So African nations and Kasano, like what have we done wrong? Like if it's not Suarez denying us, it's a referee. And I'm told the referee, his name is El Fatal or something. And they say if you take the L away, it means it's fatality, just a what? Kill me. You know, if government insists on punishing us with cheap penalties like this one, then Ghanaian mobile money users say they will use their own VAR.
I'll do cash, I'll handle cash, or then I'll do bank transfers. Yes, I'll use that one to beat it, because I am also wise. If you say it has come to 1%, but it's going to be on everything you do, either whether you send or you allow cash, then it means you are rather coming to punish me too. It is rather 2% now. It has not been reduced to 1%, because at first I could do allow cash and not pay anything.
What's the difference between 1.5 and 1%? Still not profitable. It's still not, meaningful. Oh, I use cash. These days I use cash. Right now I have cash. Like I just use cash. It's a bit risky, but I'm always careful. So I would rather have cash than use, cashless and
That's so, Charlie. It's just, it's risky, you know. It's so hard living, honestly. I didn't really know the expression "we are hard pressed on all sides" will come to me so raw one day. Like you're using the side, someone is saying, you're using the side, the economy, the economy is scoring you, woto. Oh, is that? And John Mahama, though, we had a rare view of his countenance, his reaction, when the EC chair, Jean Mensah, as referee, blew the whistle that, Charlie, boss, why review more?
Before the game started, many Ghanaians were expectant of a win for the national team. Then, the first goal was scored by the Portuguese. Much to the sad reaction from Ghanaians. But then came the moment when Andrea, you got the equalizer and a huge roar from Ghanaians. Joy, ecstasy was the reaction as the Black Stars restored parity. Fast forward, the Portuguese restored their lead, and once again, the emotions were that of a sad one.
Oh, Charlie, that thing the goal we lost, but you know, sometimes when your money wants, it can lead to other money. People are blaming Bukari for scoring. No, not for scoring, but for jubilating at a time we were running out of time. And not just jubilating, but imitating Cristiano Ronaldo's, how do you guys call it? Is it Sue or Sui? Sue. Okay. I saw Ronaldo, he looked upset. He was like, "Former dear mommy, hey, tell me I'll say what I say." It pained me. They say it's disrespectful and all of that. But you see, as counsel for Bukari, in his defense, my lords, Cristiano Ronaldo is Sue, Bukari is Sulia. End of story. You know, so guys, you need to pay attention to the detail. The guys is like a Chinese version of origin. Imitation. Hey, these days Chinese products, they are not bad. They're quite strong. Now, if it is right for the Agric Minister, all right, the Trades Minister, the Vice President, to be all busily pursuing their own ambitions of taking over from fellow Ghanaians at a time the government is running out of time to celebrate and pursue their own ambitions, then I don't see what Bukari did wrong. So you can add Bukari to the names of all the ministers. Maybe Alan Bukari, Chamateng, Usefri Bukari, Baumia Bukari, because they all seem to be celebrating and pursuing their own ambitions at a time, you know, you get me? They're all doing so breaking the 8 for any breaking the one a party for all of you, sue to you. After this break, I'll tell you how Inaki Williams' inability to score that goal reflects on all of us as a people. Welcome from that break, my friends. This is Backpage on Citi TV. My name is Caleb Kuda. Today is Black Friday. But my Friday is not blacking. So mitim. Guys, you remember, you know, the host of the City Breakfast Show, Bernard Avle, has been saying to this government, and even previous ones, stop buying V8s. Stop fueling these V8s. He's been saying this, and our leaders say, oh, it is campaign. Oh, now they say they won't buy V8 and V6 again. The economy has exposed our leaders to the common sense approach to saving money that for a long time they couldn't hear or see. I want you to manipulate smart sometimes. They even say no hamper for December. Hashtag no hamper for December. This Christmas and Kasano, no hamper baby and no food baby.
No new government agency shall be established in 2023. There shall be no hampers for 2022. There shall be no printing of diaries, notepads, calendars, and other promotional merchandise by MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs for 2024. All non-critical projects must be suspended for 2023 financial year.
Well, all of this is because the country is in serious debt. We are in dire straits. But they say debts also, just like money, hates noise. Enti eka lempa leburi. Eka lempa leburi. Debt hates noise.
We have heard the Honorable Minister for Finance before this August House declare Ghana a high-risk, distressed debt country. So, Mr. Speaker, this budget is a campaign budget. And therefore, he's put the country on the path to debt restructuring, which he has announced as debt exchange program. So, Mr. Speaker, this budget is a campaign budget. A campaign.
I don't know. But guys, remember this week, Kennedy Japan, yeah, he begged NPP MPs not to boycott the budget reading, remember? But the other Ken, my God, he got nerves. Can you, somebody that they are looking to crucify you, you come and you score hat-trick, slapping more hardship on us just in case you get finally sacked. Can you double our agony in your final days? Ken, you got nerves. But guess what? One thing that amuses me is how the government, through Magadia Ursula, Magadia Ursula? It insists on piling up more pains, more stress, more pressure, more hardship on Ghanaians in this economy that they have supervised is brokenness. You are broken the economy and you are breaking our backs on top. Like already, you are not meeting your e-levy revenue targets, but you are blocking contacts that people who used to make money so you can take some of the thing. Some of them you're actually stealing because sometimes you send 20 Ghana, they take you money. Hey, am I missing something? Am I missing something? I at this point, I just wish I could call, my lawyer counsel, Clement Akapa, because I hear that he has also received a love letter from Magajia. If my counsel, they are blocking your number, when I get matter, who will fight for me? Oh, it's Sally. That's one day, Stubborn Academy, you must rise up and defend your rights. Both to defend forever the cause of freedom. You see? And this like, if you're a Ghanaian youth trying to live a decent life in Ghana, you should always look out for the Inaki Williams. You're struggling. I mean, you're struggling to make ends meet. You send Momo, then government will come from behind you, trying to take your ball. Just say, adulting in Ghana, adulthood in Ghana, not too much. Honestly, now don't tire. It will always spring up some surprise on you. I mean, fuel price, rent, school fees, even pick Uber and come, I will pay. That one too, the price has gone up. Hey! But you see, with all the hardships the Portugal game has imposed on us, PK, with all the hardship this, government is slapping on us, just like we are enduring the the government. Oh, we will face is it South Korea? We will face it there. Is it Uruguay? We will face them. Ebefa. We know we shall win. We know we surviving. Just shall wash away. As for tears, we are tearing. We are breathing. Hey! And then,